All right, well, thank you so much for sticking with us here on NBC 23 News today. This morning, we have our health coach, Jessica Molina, here this morning because, Thanksgiving is literally right around the corner.
Literally. It's just a few days away.
Exactly. But there's some tips that people can also make.
Most definitely. So, food scarcity is real right now, and we want to use what we already have in our kitchen. Like, let's go ahead and also leftovers.
Right.
Yeah. And whatever we have, share. We can share with our neighbors. You never know who you're helping. Exactly. And people are so scared to ask for help to begin with. So if you feel it, like it's stirring up within you, just do it. Don't even ask. Like, just, hey, this is what I have for you. This is our Thanksgiving pizza.
All right. I'm new to this concept.
It's a family tradition. My son, who's now 23, since he was little, it was like his staple.
Okay.
You can make it with leftovers. We have here the crust. The crust is a simple pizza crust.
Perfect.
You just bake it. The trick is, though, you only bake halfway through. And then you take it out. Because then you have to put the toppings on there. If you try to bake it all at once, it's going to get a little soggy in between. Not that great.
No,
And so here we have the corn, the green beans, the stuffing, cranberry, and the turkey. And then you just sprinkle a little bit of cheese. Well, as much cheese as you like.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I know you like a lot of
Some people are heavy-handed than others.
Yes.
We won't say who. But yes, this looks really good.
And thank you. And so this can feed a family of like 4, 5. You can also go ahead and add another layer if you wanted to. I've had people say like, oh, double stuff. So they add 2 layers on there. And I'm like, again, cooking this through halfway.
The leftovers are going to get eaten.
Yes. We don't want to have any food waste. It doesn't matter what it is, throw it on there. The only thing is when it comes to the vegetables or any other food, drain it. You know how sometimes we add butter to the corn or we add other sauces in there, is you want to drain it. If not, this isn't going to cook. It's going to be mushy. You want to see this little crust underneath.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
Okay, around the edges.
Yes, around the edges. And just go ahead and serve it up like you would a pizza.
Very good. And so I guess, do you typically make this after Thanksgiving so that way the leftovers can be used? Or do you maybe switch it up one year and say, we'll make it before?
Yeah, so you can switch this up. You can make it for post-Thanksgiving with anything that's left over.
Okay.
Or stretching that dollar is, let's say you're not going to go out and get a turkey. This whole thing is $16.
Okay.
All of it. So you can get a really good meal for $16 or less. And remember, you're not using all the cheese, so you can use the cheese for another meal. And so you can just go out and get the items, and you can make it any time of the year, but you don't necessarily have to just use your Thanksgiving. Some people aren't gonna have all the fixings for Thanksgiving. So just throw it all in a pizza.
That's really creative. It's really creative, and you can add whatever you want on there.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be one particular thing.
No. What's like a staple you have at your Thanksgiving table? Do tell.
Mac and cheese.
Throw it on there.
Okay.
Throw the mac and cheese on there.
A staple is also collard greens.
Why not? But the collard greens, you want to base them at the bottom because at the top they release. Yes, they would release. So make sure that you really cook those through and you drain them really well, and you would put them at the bottom of it. We did add the marinara.
Okay, I was going to ask, do you use turkey or turkey dressing? Or?
Yeah, you can do the gravy at a drizzle on the top. You don't want to use, you don't want to use that as the base. My son, just because he loves pizza, this is the Tyler Thanksgiving pizza, he wanted that marinara. It's very kid friendly also, and you just brush it after you cook it halfway through.
Okay.
And you put that as the base. The trick to a good pizza or a good sandwich is always get the corners. All the corners. You want to just put it all over. And then on top of that is when you start layering.
Okay. And how long does it take to cook?
So you read every container's different.
Okay.
This one says 12 minutes, so then I only put it halfway for 6, and then I put it back in there for another 6.
Got you. Okay.
So half of whatever your container says. That's what you want to cook it at. And then when you go in there and you put it in after all this, the fixings don't need to be warm. Someone was like, I heated everything up and I put it on the pizza and then I baked it.
Oh, okay.
you know, it's literally leftovers. Take them out of the fridge and just throw them on top. and then bake
boom,
them,
yeah.
yes, for the other half, and then there's your pizza.
Yeah, and you have more meals for the rest of the week.
Yes,
Exactly.
and to share with your neighbors.
Yes, share with your neighbors, share with your family, members
yes.
who might be facing a difficult time, you know, at least they'll have something to eat as well.
Exactly, exactly. We want to share the love and share what we have in our pantry. And again, what you have in your pantry is what you would put in here.
All right, very good. Well, is there
Yes.
anything else you want to share or add before we let you go?
So when you're thinking of your Thanksgiving meal this week is think of how creative you can be stretching that dollar. Like use what you have. Like we don't need to have big elaborate, like, you know, I feel like people get that pressure, like it has to have the perfect magazine spread. Let's nourish ourselves and, you know, stretch that dollar.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Jessica, for everything that you've taught us this morning
Thank you.
and to be creative and stretch that dollar.
Yes,
All
most
good stuff right
definitely.
there.